It's not about doing more reps, it's about doing the right reps. Chris Beardsley introduced us to the concept of effective reps. This is basically the last 5 reps to failure being the most stimulating. This is because of the high degree of mechanical tension, and it recruits high threshold motor units. Chris also suggests that there's a thing called junk volume. These are sets that end with more than 5 reps in reserve. These are only going to add to your fatigue and not to the stimulus to grow. So the closer we are to failure, the more the stimulus to grow. But this doesn't necessarily mean that we need to train to failure all the time. Greg Nuckols introduced the idea of adding muscle protein degradation and CNS fatigue into this equation. Sets all the way to failure are costly on the central nervous system and accrue what's called muscle protein breakdown, the actual degradation of the muscle tissue itself while training. Greg suggests training between 1 and 3 reps in reserve is going to give us the most positive balance between stimulus and recovery. So I'm going to give you some of my key takeaways from these 2 models. The closer we are to failure, the more CNS fatigue and the more muscle protein breakdown that we have to recover from. Training between 1 and 3 reps in reserve seems to be the best for stimulus and recovery balance. Match the intensity to the exercise. Exercises with a high degree of CNS fatigue, like barbell squats or deadlifts, we can perform with a few more reps in reserve. Things like leg extensions or bicep curls, those are pretty safe to push to failure.